Welcome back, you beautiful bastions of freedom. Listen, we got to talk about something. I take one day off, and we all go crazy about the New York Times and something going on with the whole Attorney General having this big background amnesty thing. Okay, listen, we got to talk about this because there's some potential good signs here. There's green shoots of freedom, and then there's also concerns of what is going on. I'm going to lay it out very high level now. There'll be a longer and more in-depth video later on when I show you what is actually happening behind the scenes. Okay. For at least what we can tell anyway. So when you're looking at what just happened with Pam Bondi and the Attorney General and the Mel Gibson thing, you have to understand the scope of what they're talking about. Now, what are they alluding to? A task force that's been created that we don't really know about? Yeah, they're alluding to one. Is it something that's broad-based and it's going to the entire population? No. What we've got right now is that 95 people out of all Americans, 95 people were put in consideration for this clemency, as they're calling it, to get their gun rights back after committing a crime. Now, there's all sorts of different criteria that I'm going to show you later because I've been diving into this. But of those 95, only 9 were winnowed down to be recommended for a potential clemency to get their gun rights back after they were convicted. Now, again, the devil's in the details here. Could this be the green shoots of something that helps people down the road? Yes, it absolutely could. Am I going to throw it out with the bathwater? No, that's not my style. But you have to be objective of what it actually is at this current moment. You're talking about 9 people down from a list of 95 people. And that is incredibly important to understand the scope and the scale of what we're talking about. Now, the Mel Gibson thing and the energy the media is spending because he's a special person and a friend of Trump is why we found out about this. But you have to understand what Bondi has put in place and the implications of that. Now, could that go broad-based to the entire population? Totally could. That's why this is an interesting story. But where we're at right now and where we could be are different places. And that's incredibly important to understand as we go forward. Make sure you watch the video later today. It's probably going to drop around 11 to noon Eastern time. So make sure you check that out because this is an interesting one. And I will see you on the next one.